Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub. I'm Lame Carter, and I'm so happy to see you again today. I hope you are smiling, feeling good, and ready to learn something new. Today's lesson is special. We are not only learning English, we are also learning how to think in a smarter way. Let me ask you a question. Do you think smart people are just born smart? Many people think this. They think smart people read a lot of books or go to the best schools. But that's not the full truth. Real smart people think in a different way. They don't just know more. They see the world in a new way. Smart thinking is not loud. It is quiet. It is calm. It is clear. And today, I will share 5 simple ideas with you. These ideas will help you think better. They will help you grow in your life, in your English, and in your confidence. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to change how you think. Are you ready, my friends? Let's begin this beautiful journey together. Let's take a moment to understand something very important. Before we learn the 5 mindset shifts, we need to ask a simple question. What does it really mean to be smart? Many people believe being smart means using big words, speaking all the time, or always trying to win an argument. Some people try to show others they are smart by talking loudly or giving quick answers. But this is not what true intelligence means. Real smartness is quiet. It is calm. It shows in how a person acts when life is difficult. It shows in how a person listens, how they ask questions, and how they learn from small moments. Smart people are not trying to be better than others. They are just trying to grow every day, step by step. They don't need to be loud. They don't need to show off. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who always wants to speak first in class. They talk a lot, and they try to answer every question. But when they are wrong, they feel angry. They don't want to hear correction. They just want to look smart. Now, imagine another student. She listens carefully. She only speaks when she has something helpful to say. When she doesn't know something, she says, "I don't know, but I want to learn." She doesn't feel bad if she makes a mistake. She learns from it. That is real intelligence. Smart people don't argue just to win. They ask questions to understand. They stay calm when someone disagrees with them. They listen. They learn. They are not afraid to say, "I don't know," because they know that saying "I don't know" is the first step to learning something new. Also, smart people don't panic when they fail. They don't think failure is the end. Instead, they stop, breathe, and look at the mistake. They ask, "What can I learn from this?" And then they try again. That is how they grow. That is how they become better. They don't give up. They don't feel ashamed. They believe every mistake is a chance to learn something important. Another special thing about smart people is that they don't try to control everything. They know they cannot change the world in one day, but they can control how they react. They can choose their thoughts. They can choose their actions, and they focus on that. When things go wrong, they don't blame others. They ask, "What can I do in this situation?" This is real power. This is true strength. Let's think of a small example. If your English learning is slow, some people may say, "I am not smart," and stop learning. But a smart learner says, "I will try again. I will find a better way. I will keep going." That kind of thinking is what makes someone truly smart. Many people believe smart people know everything. But that is not true. Smart people are always learning. They are always asking. They are always growing. They don't stop. They don't say, I know enough. They say, there is more to learn. So now, I want you to remember this. You do not need to speak perfect English to be smart. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need to be the best in the class. What matters is how you think. What matters is your attitude. If you are open to learning, if you stay calm, if you focus on growing a little bit every day, you are already becoming smart. Smartness is not about speed. It is about steady steps. It is about patience. It is about courage. When you stay calm, when you keep learning, when you don't give up, you are using your intelligence. Even if others don't see it, you are becoming stronger inside. So take a deep breath. Be kind to yourself. Don't rush. Don't compare. Just stay on your path. Keep learning. Keep growing. That is what really makes someone smart. And you are already on the right path. Let's begin with the first mindset shift. Smart people don't argue to win. They ask to understand. Many people think they must always be right. When someone disagrees with them, they feel angry. They talk louder. They interrupt. They try to prove, I am correct, and you are wrong. But this is not a smart way. It only brings stress, not solutions. Truly smart people do something different. They stay calm. They listen first. They don't try to win the conversation. They try to understand what the other person is really saying. They do not shout. They do not fight. They ask questions, but not rude questions. They ask simple and kind questions like, can you explain that again? What do you mean? Why do you think this is true? These small questions are very powerful. They show respect. They help both people think clearly. They stop the fight. And they open the mind. Let's take an example. Imagine you are talking to a friend. Your friend says something you don't agree with. You feel a little angry. You want to say, that's wrong. But instead, you stop. You take a deep breath. And you say, can you explain what you mean? This small change can help a lot. Now your friend feels calm too. They feel like you care. They explain more. Maybe you learn something new, or maybe they listen to you too. You both grow. That is the power of asking to understand. Think about this. Have you ever seen two people argue for a long time? No one listens. No one learns. They just want to win. In the end, both feel tired or upset. No one really wins. But when someone asks a kind question, the energy changes. The conversation becomes better. People stop talking to attack. They start talking to understand. Smart people use this every day. They don't waste time in useless arguments. They use their time to learn, connect, and grow. And do you know what else? This mindset is very useful for learning English too. When you don't understand something, do you feel shy or afraid? You don't have to. Just ask. Ask your teacher. Ask your friend. Say, can you explain this word? Or, what does this sentence mean? Asking to understand helps you learn faster. It shows you are serious about growing. Also, when you talk to others in English and they don't agree with you, you can stay calm. You can ask, why do you think that? Or, can you tell me more? These questions help you practice English and grow your thinking at the same time. Practice tip. Next time you disagree with someone, do not reply fast. Do not raise your voice. First, take a deep breath. Then, ask a kind question. Try to learn more. You will see the conversation becomes peaceful. You feel strong, not weak. And the other person will respect you more. So remember, you do not need to win every argument. You do not need to speak louder or use big words. You just need to listen carefully, Stay calm and ask the right questions. This shows real strength. Smart people do not argue to show power. They ask to build connection. They learn from others. They open their minds. And because of this, they grow faster in life and in language. Let's make this a habit. From now on, when we don't agree, we will not fight. We will ask. We will listen. And we will grow. You are becoming a better English speaker. You are also becoming a better thinker. One question at a time. Now, let's move to the second mindset shift. This one is very important. You need to think in systems, not just in single situations. What does this mean? Many people only see one thing at a time. They see one test, one mistake, one bad day, and they feel sad or upset. For example, if they fail one English test, they say, "I am not smart." If they have one hard conversation in English, they say, "I will never speak well." This way of thinking is very small. It focuses only on one moment, one event. But smart people do not think like this. They zoom out. They look at the bigger picture. They see many events together. They see the pattern behind what is happening. They ask questions like, why did I fail this test? What can I do better next time? Is there a system or plan I can change to help me learn? When smart people fail, they do not feel defeated. They see failure as information or data. This data helps them learn and improve. Failure is not the end. It is a signal to change something. Let's use an example. Imagine you try to speak English, but you forget many words. Instead of thinking, I can't learn English, smart people think, I forgot words today. Why? Did I study enough? Did I practice? Can I make a better study plan? This way of thinking helps them fix the problem and keep going. Thinking in systems means looking at your learning like a machine or a plan. A machine has many parts. If one part does not work, you check the whole machine. You do not stop the whole machine because one part is broken. You fix the small part, and the machine works again. Your English learning is like that. If you forget words or make mistakes, do not stop. Check your system. Maybe you need to study more every day. Maybe you need to listen to more English. Maybe you need to speak with friends more often. When you fix the system, your English will improve over time. Smart people also do not panic about small failures. They know learning is a long process. It takes time. They know they will have good days and bad days. This is normal. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Here is another example. If you have a bad day and you cannot speak English well, don't think, I am a failure. Think, today was hard. What can I do tomorrow to do better? This helps you stay positive and keep learning. This way of thinking helps in many parts of life, not just English. If you want to be healthy, you do not judge yourself by one bad meal. You look at your whole diet and habits. If you want to save money, you do not feel bad if you spend too much once. You look at your whole budget and plan. Thinking in systems helps you stay calm, strong, and focused. It helps you find the real cause of problems and fix them. It helps you grow step by step. Practice. Tip: next time you forget an English word during a conversation, don't feel bad or stop talking. Instead, after the conversation, write the word down. Review it later. Practice it the next day. This small habit is very powerful. It shows you are learning from your mistakes. This is how smart learners grow. They zoom out and see the bigger picture. They do not stop because of small problems. Remember, learning English is not about being perfect, in one moment. It is about making small improvements every day. It is about building a strong system to help you grow. So, always ask yourself, what system can I improve? What pattern can I change? How can I get better step by step? When you do this, you become smarter. You learn faster. You feel more confident. And you will reach your English goals one step at a time. Let's keep practicing this mindset together. Every mistake is a chance to learn. Every small problem is a chance to fix your system. And every day, you are getting better. You are not alone. Many people feel frustrated when learning English, but the difference is how you think. Zooming out and thinking in systems is one of the smartest ways to grow. Keep this idea in your mind. Use it every day. And watch your English and your life improve. Step by step, day by day. You can do this. You are getting stronger and smarter with every small step. Keep going. Now, let's talk about the third mindset shift. This one is very important for your learning and your happiness. You need to focus only on what you can control. Many people spend a lot of time and energy worrying about things they cannot change. They worry about the past, about mistakes they made yesterday, or even years ago. They think, why did I say that wrong? Or, I should have studied more. They feel sad or angry about things they cannot change now. Other people worry about what others think of them. They think, do people think my English is bad? Or, what if they laugh at my accent? These thoughts take their energy and make them feel nervous and scared. Some people also worry a lot about the future. They think, what if I make mistakes tomorrow? Or, what if I never speak English well? These worries make them stop trying. But the smartest people do not waste energy on things they cannot control. They ask themselves a simple question. Is this thing in my control? If the answer is yes, they work on it. If the answer is no, they let it go. For example, you cannot change the past. You cannot change what you said wrong in the past. But you can change what you do today. You can practice English today. You can learn new words today. You can speak with a friend today. If you worry about what others think, remember you cannot control their thoughts. You cannot make everyone like you. But you can control how you speak. You can control how much you practice. You can control your effort and your attitude. Smart people spend their energy on things they can do. They do not waste time and feelings on things they cannot change. When you focus only on what you can control, you feel stronger and more peaceful. You do not feel tired or sad because of things outside your control. Here is a simple example. If you are worried about your English accent, remember, you cannot control what other people think. You cannot make everyone say, your English is perfect. But you can control your practice. You can spend 5 minutes every day repeating English words and sentences out loud. This is your choice. This is your control. Every small step you take is progress. When you focus on what you can do, you build your skills and confidence. Another example. If you have a test tomorrow and you feel nervous, ask yourself, what can I do now? Maybe you can review some words or grammar. Maybe you can rest and sleep well. These are things you can control. Worrying about the test score is not helpful because you cannot change it now. Smart people take action on what they can control. They prepare, practice, and stay calm. They let go of the rest. It is very important to practice this habit every day. When you feel worried or scared, ask yourself, Is this in my control? If yes, take action. If no, breathe deeply and let it go. Letting go means you stop thinking about things you cannot change. It does not mean you give up. It means you save your energy for the things you can do. This mindset helps you stay calm and happy. It helps you keep moving forward, even when things are hard. Practice. Tip: next time you feel worried about your English accent or mistakes, remember this. You cannot control what others think, but you can control your practice. Spend 5 minutes each day reading or repeating English sentences out loud. This simple practice will help you improve and feel better. Focus on what you can control. Let go of what you cannot. Remember, every small step you take is important. Every time you choose to control your actions, you grow stronger. You become a better English learner and a more confident person. When you focus on what you can control, you stop feeling tired or sad because of things outside your power. You save your energy for learning and growing. Keep practicing this idea every day. It will help you not just in English, but in life too. When you focus on what you can control, you feel more peaceful. You feel ready to face challenges. You feel smart. You are doing great. Keep focusing on what you can do. Let go of what you cannot. This is the way to become stronger and better every day. You have the power to control your practice, your effort, and your attitude. Use this power well. Keep going. You are on the right path. You will see great results if you focus on what you can control. You will feel happier and more confident. This is one of the most important mindset shifts you can make. So, practice this every day. Focus on your actions, your learning, and your growth. Let go of worries and things outside your control. You are smarter than you think. You have the strength to keep going and improve every day. Remember, control what you can. Let go of what you can't. You can do this. Now, let's talk about the fourth mindset shift. This one is very powerful and sometimes surprising. It is about silence. Yes, silence is a superpower. Many people do not like silence. When there is a quiet moment in a conversation, they feel nervous. They want to fill the silence with words quickly. They talk too fast or say things without thinking. Sometimes they say things just to stop the quiet. But smart people know a secret. Silence is not empty. Silence is not bad. Silence is very useful. Silence is a chance to think, to understand, and to be calm. When you are silent, you give your brain time to work. You can think about what the other person said. You can choose your words carefully. You can listen better. Listening is very important. When you listen carefully, you understand more. You learn more. You do not miss important ideas or feelings. You show respect to the speaker by listening. When you stay silent before you speak, you stay calm. You do not rush or panic. You control your emotions. You are in charge of yourself. When people talk too fast or too much, sometimes they say things they do not mean. They make mistakes. They confuse others. But when you pause in silence, you speak with purpose. Your words become stronger. Silence can also help you in English learning. Many learners feel pressure to answer quickly. They think they must speak fast to be smart. But this is not true. Speaking fast without thinking can cause mistakes and confusion. It is better to take a moment of silence, breathe, and think. Then speak slowly and clearly. This helps you say the right words. It helps others understand you better. It shows that you are confident. Confidence is quiet. It does not need to be loud. Quiet confidence means you believe in yourself even without shouting. Silence helps you show this quiet confidence. Silence also helps when you meet new people or have difficult conversations. It gives you time to find the best words. It helps you avoid saying things you might regret. In some cultures, silence is a sign of respect and wisdom. People listen more and talk less. They think before they speak. This is a sign of smart thinking. So, next time someone talks to you in English, try this. Don't answer immediately. Take a moment of silence. Breathe slowly. Think about what you want to say. You will see the difference. Your answer will be better. You will feel calmer. The other person will respect you more. Sometimes silence helps you understand the meaning behind the words. Sometimes people need time to think too. Silence is a shared gift in conversation. When you embrace silence, you also listen to your own thoughts. You become more aware of your learning. You notice where you need to improve. Many great speakers and leaders use silence well. They pause before important ideas. They let their words have power. Silence makes their message clear and strong. Silence is not empty. It is full of power. Practice. Tip: the next time someone speaks to you in English, try not to speak right away. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Think about your answer. Then speak slowly and clearly. You will give a better answer. You will feel more confident. This small pause of silence is a superpower. Remember, silence helps you listen better, think more, and speak clearly. It helps you stay calm and in control. It shows quiet confidence. Use this superpower every day in your English learning and in life. You will be surprised how much silence can help you. It will make you a better listener and speaker. It will help you grow as a person. Silence is a friend, not an enemy. It is a secret tool that smart people use. When you use silence, you give yourself the chance to be your best. So, practice embracing silence every day. Notice how it helps your learning and your confidence. Notice how people react when you speak with quiet power. You are becoming smarter every day. Use the power of silence to help you grow. You are on a great path. Keep practicing. Keep learning. Keep growing. Silence is your superpower. You can do this. Now we come to the last and very important mindset shift. This is the fifth one. It is about observing first and reacting later. Many people react quickly without thinking. When someone says something rude or mean, they shout or say something back right away. When they feel nervous or scared, they stop trying or run away. They react fast and often lose control. But smart people do things differently. They observe first. They do not react too fast. They watch carefully what is happening. They listen and feel, but they wait before they act. This waiting is very powerful. It is a pause that helps you stay calm. It helps you understand what is really going on. It stops you from making mistakes or saying things you might regret. When you observe first, you see more clearly. You notice details that others miss. You see why someone is upset or why a situation is difficult. You think about the best way to respond, not just the first way that comes to your mind. For example, if someone says something you do not understand during an English conversation, many people get confused or upset. They might stop talking or say something wrong, but if you observe first, you ask yourself, what did they say? What does it mean? You try to listen carefully and think before you answer. When you take this time to observe, you feel more in control. You can give better answers. You can stay calm even if the conversation is hard. This habit is very useful not only in learning English, but also in life. When problems come, smart people observe the problem carefully before they try to fix it. They do not rush. They look for the best solution. This makes their actions stronger and better. When you observe first, you also understand your own feelings better. Sometimes we react quickly because we feel angry, sad, or scared. But if you observe, you notice your feelings. You say to yourself, "I feel angry now. I need to calm down." Then you can choose to respond with kindness or patience instead of anger. This is very important for good conversations and good relationships. People like to talk with someone who listens and thinks before they speak. It shows respect and care. Observe first means you take control of your mind and emotions. You don't let your feelings control you. You don't let quick reactions make problems worse. This pause before reacting is like a superpower. It gives you time to choose your words well. It helps you stay confident and calm. It helps you grow stronger in English and in life. Many great leaders and successful people use this idea. They think before they act. They watch and learn before they make decisions. This helps them avoid mistakes and make better choices. If you practice observing before reacting, you will find that conversations go better. People will listen to you more. You will understand English more clearly. You will feel less stressed and more happy. It is okay if this is hard at first. Changing how you react takes time and practice. But every time you pause and observe, you get stronger. Practice. Tip: next time you feel confused or surprised in an English conversation, try this. Don't panic or rush to answer. Stop for a moment. Observe what is happening. Ask yourself, what did they say? What do I understand? Think about your answer before you speak. This helps you stay calm and in control. It helps you give a better answer. Remember, observing first helps you listen better, understand deeper, and respond more clearly. It helps you grow your English skills and your confidence. It helps you stay calm even in difficult situations. You are learning an important skill that smart people use every day. This skill will help you not only in English, but in all parts of your life. Keep practicing this habit. Watch yourself pause before you speak or act. Notice how this changes your conversations and your feelings. You will be proud of your progress. You will feel stronger and smarter. You are doing great. Keep moving forward. Observe first, then react. This is the best way to grow and succeed. You can do this. Believe in yourself and your power to learn and change. So, my dear students, today we learned something very special. You don't need to speak the most. You don't need to be perfect in grammar. What you need is a smart and calm way of thinking. Let's remember the 5 simple ideas. Ask to understand, not to win. Zoom out and learn from mistakes. Focus on what you can control. Use silence to think and speak better. Observe before you react. If you try these every day, you will get better in English and stronger in life. People will see your quiet confidence. That's the real power. Thank you for being here with me on English Mastery Hub. If this lesson helped you, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Let's grow together, not just in English, but in mindset too. You can do this. I believe in you. See you in the next lesson.